Hello everyone, I'm Dionysius and we're here together with Andy. Hello Andy.
Hello.
And the issue I would like to discuss today is the rapidly declining quality of the security industry. Andy, do you have a take on this?
Yeah, I think the security business has always been a lower end business. Because most people's view of security business is your uniform security guard.
Okay.
It's the people who most people come into contact with. And you got some very good guys, but you have some very bad guys, some very bad companies. I think what's happened in the last few years is the market's become swamped. And this started with the Iraq, Afghan stuff and everybody doing PSD and everybody selling the fantasy of PSD and all the rest of it. And the other disaster was the SIA and the security licenses in UK, because everybody's saying, okay, we're standardizing the industry. They're trying to do it in the US.
Okay.
We'll standardize the industry. It's not going to work because the industry is so diverse. And by standardizing an industry, the close protection business used to be a very, very small world. Everybody used to know. It was easy to know who's who.
Okay.
Right? To some extent in London, and you know what? It was a small world, a select world.
An elite or?
Yeah, if you want to call it elite, but again, there's a lot of Muppets in it, but you had to know people.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a small world.
A closed circuit.
Very closed. So now, instead of it being a very closed world, small companies getting small work, etc., getting select clients, anybody can go and do a security course and class themselves as, in UK, I'm a licensed bodyguard or I'm an executive protection specialist, etc., etc. So you think about it from a client's point of view, and I've heard people say this, is okay, why am I going to pay your rate when I can pay somebody else who's just done, well, this other guy turns up with
a paper.
I'm a licensed close protection operative in UK, or I'm a certified executive protection specialist. And a lot of these guys are bullshitting way beyond their means. And turn up and say, okay, we can provide the same services or some bullshit services for 20% of what the serious guys are charging. So this is where the clients, if clients don't understand, they've got some glossy brochures here that's charging 20% of what you're charging, and you got somebody here that's speaking fact.
So it's a matter of marketing and BS.
Well, the market, so how can I put it? It's the same as select business. Let's go for wine tasting.
Okay.
Right? Now let's say people start, I don't know how you become a wine taster, but it's a very small select world. The wine business is a very small select world when you're talking upper echelon. Yeah. Okay, let's say now people start offering 1 week wine tasting courses and you're a wine tasting expert. It's not going to happen, is it?
Yeah.
So all that's going to happen is the market will be swamped with idiots selling shit wine.
Okay.
And I'll tell you one story. I know somebody here in Greece that bought how many pallets worth of wine, tinned wine, how many years ago, and it was vinegar.
Okay.
But they didn't drink, they didn't know anything about wine, but now they're trying to sell this vinegar. And they were trying to sell it to airlines, etc. And it was disgusting, it was vinegar. So all that will happen, and this is what happened to the security business, is if you start doing these 1 week wine tasting courses, everybody will be selling gash wine because the people selling it have no clue what they're selling. Whereas it's the same in the security business now. You got all these people that are close protection operatives, this, that, whatever. There's some good guys out there. You got all these companies that's appeared that can provide close protection services because they've done a close protection course.
Okay.
But they don't have the relevant experience to even know what the business is about.
So they're providing a service without actually knowing anything about
the service. You're getting security guards in suits. You've always had that. But again, it's like the market used to be a lot more select. And now the issue is with the clients. The clients, if you're a client, there's an array of people out there. Instead of in the day, there was a few companies, or they had to speak to somebody and somebody would refer them. People had the honesty to refer them to somebody. Now you got all these people that can do it.
Well, from a client's point perspective, it's understandable, because the other guy is thinking that maybe you're trying to rip him off price-wise, and that's why he will go for the cheaper guy.
Yeah, until they have a problem. This is where I think we've said it. Why do most corporate security managers stay in corporate security jobs? Because they don't have a problem. And then when they have a major issue, they're usually the first ones to get fired.
Yeah.
Because it's the same as nothing's going to happen, everything's okay, we tick the boxes.
Until it happens.
Until it happens, and then there's a major disaster. When you're talking in the close protection world and serious investigation world, okay, if something goes wrong, people can get hurt, there's major lawsuits, people can get killed, but these days it's major lawsuits. So this is where it's, I don't know, I'd say the market has just got swamped, and that's it.
Okay, any suggestions or solutions?
There is no solution. The only solution is from the client's perspective, and make sure the people you're hiring are good people. From my perspective, I deal with a small group of people. If you come to me and say you got, what's the one these days? I've got an SIA course. I don't recognize it. I've done this accredited course, especially out of UK. I don't recognize it. I've done an executive protection course in US. I don't recognize it. So all these people on about recognizing courses, I don't recognize shit. If I don't know you,
mind your language, Mr. Wilson.
If I don't know you, I'm not dealing with you. And all these recognized courses, I hope you enjoyed doing your recognized course, because the vast majority of them, to anybody with half a brain or a little bit of knowledge, are not worth the paper they're written on.
Okay, so that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed Mr. Wilson's insights, and we hope to see you on another video. For now, bye.